Out of listening to the audios this week, and it was treating people first class. And, what are we looking for in our upline, and what attracts us to them? And it was kind of funny because this morning, again, I was talking to my daughter just about how God is always watching. And, the thing is other people are always watching.
Mbappe.
And when you own a business and you have something that you're standing for and you
Doing well to keep possession.
You want to make sure that not sometimes, not when you're out trying to
Florenzi.
Not
Can he play it in?
And feeling great, but all the time. Are you
able to deal with the threat?
Are you making eye contact and smiling at the
Danilo Pereira.
minimum, right? And wherever you
Verratti.
are in your
and here's Danilo Pereira.
skills ladder and building that habit for yourself. And at the beginning,
throw-ins given.
Maybe for some people going to be kind of a mask that you put on, or something that you have to act out in the beginning. Fake it till you make it. And
he got in the way of that cross.
Everywhere you go,
a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner.
Be that person that's different in a good way. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and I'm trying to, instill that in my kids. And it was funny this morning. We were kind of just joking around and stuff like that. But in light, it's very true. Everyone's watching you. Are you treating other people the way that you would like to be treated?
Go short.
Are you treating other people like they are first class?
Oh, is he going to be punished here?
To be treated like they're first class. And yes, there's going to be people who are in a bad mood or having some circumstance.
Danilo Pereira.
That's
now Verratti.
They're
crucial block from David Luiz.
Circumstance negatively for whatever reason, and we're not here to judge people. But
Emerick Aubameyang.
Let that roll off your back.
Fine work from Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back.
Have that awareness to
Di Maria.
Know when maybe people don't want to talk, but at least you can smile, and that
Florenzi.
can be taken however they want to take it. But
Di
our
Maria.
job, I feel, as worldwide dream builders, is to be out there representing
he read the situation defensively and did his job.
All of our friends, and
Torreira.
Just be a light and treat people first class everywhere you go, and I think that we'll see the
fruits of
that labor. And it was a really great kind of point or concept to think about is, how often are you doing that, and how much more could you do? And, I'll strive to be like Neymar and to be like Brad Duncan, right? Everywhere you go, you just
big chance to get them on terms. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
I hope it's sooner than later because, him and
well, as we see again, Derek, this is why you shoot across the keeper. Always a chance of a rebound, and the keeper's punished. Good goal.
Yeah, we have, I feel, responsibility to give that same feeling to other people when we see them.
Well, you can see how happy the manager is. They've shown real grit to get back into this.
Back at it. Hey, hold on. You gotta change.
Hey guys, hope you're doing awesome. It was great seeing you guys tonight on that Zoom call. And just wanted to send a reflection on the Go and Eagle call tonight that Ben and Tristan put together, which was so awesome. And just grateful to be a part of that tonight. I just honestly felt the call, the burn to just move forward, to go move forward and go Eagle by family reunion, and just great mindset shared tonight and attitude on going Eagle and what it's gonna take. And when you go Eagle, you become a part of the very elite group. And for me, I want to win. I want to be an impact player on my team, on my coach's team, and I want to be a part of that. And so I really just felt that call from them. But Cole said tonight that he wanted to be a part of. He wanted to be the person that he needed, and I think that just spoke to me too. Just the sense of responsibility that you have. That it's not just about you; it's about your team, about your future business partners, that you need to be the person that they would need to. And so, yeah, that really just spoke to me. And then Delaney and Ashley sharing on what it's going to take, what it's going to look like to go Eagle. Yeah, I think we need to be realistic and practical on like, okay, like what is it going to take and how is it going to look like and what's my work habit going to look like and when am I going to go Eagle and setting a date to go Eagle, and having that sense of urgency and that pressure of like, oh man, okay, am I closer, am I falling behind, and like Ashley had said, a goal is not necessarily meant to be reached, but to push you forward. And so, do you have the mindset of I'm just gonna do whatever it takes for however long it takes? And Ben said tonight that if you're willing to pay full price, then you probably won't have to. And so, yeah, a lot of great mindset shared tonight, but more so just everything that I needed to hear to actually move forward and do something. And yeah, I want to be one of the leaders that coming out of that call that when family reunion comes, it's like I actually did it. I actually went Eagle. And so yeah, just wanted to share tonight, and have a great night. Hey guys, hope you're doing awesome. Happy Saturday. Just wanted to send a reflection on the Phillips seminar, and yeah, it was great. Lots of great mindset. But I just wanted to share a couple of things that I took away from this afternoon. And the first one was that, Kevin said they wouldn't be there if no one showed them the plan, and we all wouldn't be here right now if someone did not show us the plan. And so there are people that aren't in business yet because we haven't shown them the plan yet. So that really just spoke to me. And then how Andrea talked about that emotional stability is built through action. That a lot of even just entrepreneurship, the emotional stability is built through going through rejections, going through no's, going through no-shows, going through people who are flaky and so on. That it's through the work habit.
Even Steven, what a piece on this match.
Emotional stability. And then how Kevin talked about, staying focused on who you are going to meet today, that you can and you are going to add value to.
Torreira.
So you're always focused on the next
Thomas.
person, even if you have partnerships, even if you have people going through the process. What you should focus on daily is the next person that you can meet and add value to. So yeah, just wanted to share that.
Absolutely genius.
The board plan
Martin Ødegaard.
So,
Now with Pepe.
have a great day.
Pepe. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Pulls it back. Could take the lead. Oh, good defending. Flattered out of there.
Hey, John, Mike, hope you're doing great. I want to share a reflection that I had around,
And space to cross it. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision.
People, individuals created, by God, by the universe. I believe we're really a miracle. And the chances of each one us being born the way we are born with the unique abilities, it really is a miracle. Statistically, even naturally speaking, but as well from I believe from God. So, I really think that all of us are
Draxler.
let's say Lamborghini. Like
Oh, that's a super ball over the top.
Some of us have never.
Well, they've given him too much space.
Driven, really. Like we don't have the gasoline. We've never been given the gasoline.
Well read to ease the pressure.
Worldwide and Amway give us the gasoline. drive those cars, to, take,
Martin Ødegaard.
to go life along, life,
Tierney.
pushing it, literally pushing ourselves.
Options in the middle.
Walking and pushing the car along.
Cuts it back.
Oof.
Without any speed, without any excitement, just no people's skills, just any skills at all.
Mbappe. And the counter looks on here. Options available.
Half an hour to
Moving forward effectively.
all of those things I did.
Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Draxler. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming.
They're furious on attack. They're very furious on attack.
That provides the gasoline for you, and but we need to fuel up, and that's what major functions and also every weekly function is for. You need, like, major functions are like the oil changes. You need oil changes or else your car engine is going to break, especially when you drive as hard as we do in this business. We're out there.
Keen to take it short here. Draxler might want it. Not a great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy.
Bi-weekly functions that we have, that's the gasoline. That's
William.
what gets us from the next week to the next week to max 2 weeks. You could go without
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Or else your car's gonna run empty.
It's with Ødegaard.
Nothing. So you need both oil
Lacazette.
changes, major functions, as well as the normal gas.
An authoritative piece of defending from Alessandro Florenzi on that occasion.
You can't. You're gonna be back to being average, to be broke. This is the only way we're ever gonna
Arsenal
be
will
able
have to throw it back in play.
a long-term family legacies to change, to have that gravitational pull that will pull you away from average.
William.
Get you going 100
Lucas
kilometers
Torreira now.
an hour onto your
Aubameyang.
wherever that is.
Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out.
I could run this fast. I could impact so many people as well as the dream you could achieve.
Draxler. Oh, and couldn't convert.
Well, that was the chance to take
Wow,
the lead,
wow.
and the
I was
manager's
panicking,
frustration
man.
is there for all to see.
I was panicking. Mbappe.
Well, everybody's disappointed, none more so than the manager. Just look at him.
How am I gonna find another IVO? How am I gonna, become a leader? How am I gonna be able to lead myself? How am I gonna become who I need to be? And
David Luiz.
I get caught up on the future and
Torreira.
not present.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. A wonderful intervention.
Should have lifted it. Sorry, guys.
So lost in that.
Danilo Pereira. Mbappe with it. Di Maria.
They did it.
Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Oh, what an opportunity. Lacazette!
Oh my
Can
gosh.
they keep it out? How can he take them on and beat them? Look at Digne. Neymar. Mbappe. Moving into the advanced position. And he's taken it away. And there to intervene. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Oh, big chance. Really vital interception here.
Man.
Disappointing pass. And acres of space for PSG out wide.
Hey guys, I want to send out an exciting message. So Chantel and me just went over and the papers and we
here's
found out
Draxler.
we are qualified. So we have over 150.
Oh, that's a fine
There's
save.
still a couple weeks to go, so
It'll be a corner.
there's more points to be made yet. And yeah, it's awesome about this one.
Well, he'd be disappointed about that end product, but he'd be happy they're creating a chance or two.
So if you miss 1 week of a reading or something, you don't get points for that week, but you still have a chance to get qualified. So that's super nice.
The short option preferred.
Managed 150 points, so just work a little bit harder and
sends it back.
you'll be in again. So that was awesome.
And David Luiz gets in the way.
So we have over 150. And
fisted
yeah,
away
so that's
by the goalkeeper.
A couple more weeks to go, and we'll see what a total
In
will be
possession to give them the lead, maybe.
So super
Putting
excited
his
about
body
that,
on the line.
You guys have a good
Well,
night.
he failed to deliver that time.
Man.
The manager's trying to get his message across on the touchline. They've just got to keep pushing. Surely a goal will come.
Our board plan tomorrow night, and yeah, personal win, and I know that they have got a lot of great things going on, and just excited about
David
that.
Luiz.
And, just wanted to pass this message out. So
Torreira.
he's doing awesome, and yeah, let's run this thing.
Will they be able to play it in behind the defence?
So excited for it.
Good afternoon, my
In with a
brothers.
chance.
It's your boy Green King. I just
Not
wanted
been
to give you
straight
guys an
down the
update.
throat of the goalkeeper.
Right behind it. The only way you can score there goes either side of the keeper.
Yes.
Draxler.
So we're super excited for that.
Di Maria.
It's gonna be Terry and David.
It's
and
with
Val.
Florenzi.
So yeah, we're super excited for them, and I just wanted to share something quickly.
Mbappe.
I was having a conversation with my brother.
So a throw in here.
When my brother went through the process, you know,
struggling in this game.
and he was able to shake
Find
hands
his
with you
footing,
guys,
though.
and he was able to meet you guys.
Draxler.
On the business that he's building now, you know,
Verratti.
it's not the same type of business. It's a construction business.
Crucial
We
block
learned a
from
lot you
David
guys,
Luiz.
and I'm super thankful for that. I'm so thankful I was able,
Thomas.
I was able to spark something in him.
Now William.
That's my big brother, and it's so it's so awesome to have
Thomas now.
another big brother besides you guys.
Here
you know,
is William.
Being able to change his life. So yeah, I'm just super excited for
William.
boys. I hope you guys are having a good day.
William.
Hey Brad, I love
Aubameyang.
same time.
Here's William.
Our self-image, our
Can he put them in front?
why we're doing it.
And the flag has gone up. Offside.
Works in sales.
Lacazette is struggling in that central area. But you stand there, buddy. You stand there.
And one stay for
2
2
players
months now
offside.
has
He's
brought
trying to
either
give the ball
network
to
marketing or
Pepe.
Amway in conversation with a
Would have been a free
prospect
ball, man.
or just someone he's talking to that may not be a good prospect and has gotten to the point now where there's no flinch factor anymore. And I just think it's such a great part of the journey. I you would enjoy hearing it.
Hey, Fenton, that was my lunch break here.
Verratti.
I wanted to report on a big win in regards to talking about what I knew yesterday.
Verratti now.
I was speaking with the security guard at Urban Fair.
This is
Very
Neymar.
low-key, mellow guy. We
Draxler.
had a good connection, actually. I was talking about his tattoos.
Moving the ball
He
forward
has
with
wicked
purpose.
tattoos going. And, we were talking
Verratti.
about where they were inspired from. He's into metal. Music.
And Leno, untroubled.
And I know a bit about it. So we had a good connection there. Anyway,
William.
and the conversation drifted very naturally into side hustles and things people are doing as
Thomas
a second source
now.
of income, right? And obviously I'm talking about, there's so many people doing
Martin
Lyft, DoorDash,
Ødegaard.
and stuff like that. He's talking about his friends that have done Bitcoin and things like this.
Kieran
and, I
Tierney.
asked him, what about you? And have you ever looked
Read it
at getting out of
superbly
side
to take
hustle?
back possession.
He said, not really, but things like maybe, but I just don't really know what I would do.
Neymar.
Right? And I said, brother, I totally get it, man.
Draxler.
I shared a bit of my story about how, I think
And
having an
Neymar.
idea of knowing what to do.
Can he give them the lead?
Things.
Not the easiest of situations for the keeper.
Industry that made the most sense
And it
because of that was actually network marketing. And I was very
Question
proactive about bringing that up. And he said,
Why is that?
Be an opportunity for PSG to take the lead from a corner.
I got to talk about the fact that you get to learn while you earn. Then, you get to connect with people that have actually done something and achieved some level of success. And that all made a lot of sense to me. And then it's just been fantastic, right? And he said, oh, well, that's really interesting. And we talked a little bit more, but...
They favoured a short one here.
I was very...
Delivered into the box.
You know, I think the comfort level didn't change.
Attending to his defensive chores.
And we just had a good conversation about it. So, you know, day by day, it's just one win after the next. I know that's what's going to build my conviction and my
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
So, anyway, just wanted to
he's through here. Well, hey! Cuts it back. Can he take advantage?
Share this experience
Well,
I had at
when
work
all was
today
said and
because
done,
I
he's
know a lot
failed
of
to hit
people
the target.
want to be free parents, and that's kind of their why. And this just solidified that for me for sure today. We had an activity where all of my kids had to draw their family, and then we were going to count the people in their family in their picture. And I had one little girl, and she drew her and her little sister. So I was like, oh, who's this? She said, it's me. I said, who's this? She said, it's Ashley. It's my little sister. And then I said, but where's mom and dad? And she's like, they're at work.
Here's Mbappe.
And it was just crazy to think, like, she didn't even draw them in her family picture because the only person she feels like she sees is her sister, because her sister comes
David
to
Luiz
school
doing his job defensively
they're
following the cross.
From 7 a.m. in the morning until almost 5 p.m. It's crazy every single day, and that just broke my heart when I saw that. So I just had to pass that along because it really, really hit me.
Options in the centre. And continues his run.
So awesome. Congratulations, Oscar and Michelle. Just really a great example of doing
able to close down the shot.
Rolling, payments from one thing, once paid off, into the next thing, paying it off, rolling it into the next thing, paying it off, and just really streamlining. And again, like I've said before, with Oscar and Michelle's debt freedom messages as they are aggressively paying off debt, is that they've always ran an amazing first circle of well over 300 PV. But actually probably closer to 400 or 500 PV a month of their own personal use and client volume and all of that kind of good stuff. And so just never sacrificing their personal first circle in the pursuit of debt freedom. And which is also why, again,
the header it was, but a pretty straightforward save, Lee.
Well, it's an easy header, Derek, and he made it look really difficult.
Starting to grow their team, so we just couldn't be prouder. So congratulations, Michelle.
Racing forward, trying to catch them out.
A huge victory. Love you guys.
Defenders need to cover, and he's in. He did his job defensively.
So,
Lacazette.
we need to pay off anymore and not
Real danger.
so excited. And it's funny
Can they forge ahead?
And I was supposed
They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the league.
It's free in here. And I think I put that little extra because now they owe me money and I'm going to get that back. But I'm just so excited. We're just concentrating.
Well, here it is. You have to say they've come under an awful lot of pressure today, but it's a sucker punch. They've gone up the other end and got a well-taken goal.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
I'm super stoked. Oscar's so happy. And I just want to thank you guys for kind of helping us with that.
Well, just look at the reactions on the touchline. They just need to keep their composure now. This is far from over.
Because we've been doing the 75 hard, we haven't been going out and eating out, so that has definitely helped with extra money. Yes, we spend a lot.
PSG chasing this game. Let's see if they can succeed on that front.
A lot of it's kind of allocated through there and then going into our debt. So again, super stoked. Want to let you know, love you lots, and
Draxler.
later. Bye.
Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Well, Arsenal will be happy if it stays like this. There's still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before their half-time cup of tea, the players have to stay concentrated.
And this just solidified that for me for sure today. We had an activity where
Arsenal
all my
have given
kids
us away.
had to draw their family, and then we were going to count the people in their family in their picture. And I had one little girl, and she drew her and her little sister. So I was like, oh, who's this? She said, it's me. I said, who's this? She said, it's Ashley. It's my little sister. And then I said, but where's mom and dad? And she's like, they're at work. And it was just crazy to think, she didn't even draw them in her family picture because the only person
Arsenal
she feels
struggling
like
in
she sees
terms
is
of
her
possession,
sister,
but
because her
when they've had
sister
the ball,
comes
they
to
keep
school,
delivering the
and they're
sucker
there
punch.
from
A great advert
7
for low
a.m. in the
possession.
morning
Well,
until
offside here.
almost
Such a
5
pity
p.m.
for them.
It's
Chance
crazy
was on.
every single day, and that just broke my heart when I saw that. So I just had to pass that along because it really, really hit me.
Hey Dream Team, this is Cameron. This is also going up to you, Dad. I just want to send everybody a reminder that we're nearing the end of the month of March and going into the beginning of April. Oh man, we're so excited. But the beginning of April, the reason why I'm so excited about the beginning of April is because that is the beginning of the month of spring leadership, baby. And we are so excited for spring leadership. This is going to be the function that we all prepare so well that it just totally transforms our lives and our businesses, and I'm so excited about that. But I just want to send a reminder out that this ditto coming up on the first day of April is going to be the ditto for that function. And so we are already making preparations to bulk it up just a little bit so that we can have our snacks ready, we can have our meal bars and our excess, our perfect water, and really treat it like no differently at all than a major function. Making sure that we're getting sitters for the whole weekend, making sure that we are totally prepared to be fully enthralled in that mindset of spring leadership and those leaders and those diamonds and just being able to really take it in, preparing beforehand so that we can turn it into a revelatory experience that changes our lives forever. And we had that experience 2 years before Megan walked away from her job out of spring leadership because we prepared, not because the function was different than the year before, because there was other speakers, or because of anything like that, but because we walked away and we had prepared so hard, we had prepared so well, and we had just fought so hard in our work habit, in our attitude, in our mindset, that we walked away different people. And so I encourage you guys to take the month of April, and as we're gearing up to it, we're about a week away from April 1st, just to start thinking about, and this is not an April Fool's joke, okay? But just to start thinking about, okay, what is it that I can do in April to make spring leadership so first class, so amazing? Part of that, I think, is going to be really your work habit. The work in this business, man, it trumps everything. If you're working hard, you are going to go into a function differently. And because you're earning those experiences that you're having through your work and through the experiences that you're part of your preparation is how hard you're working. So anyways, we'll send out some more messages about preparation coming up. I know we'll be doing some teaching on that, our board plans. But
no shortage of goals on this match. 3-1.
Making major functions a big deal, making it your top priority in your calendar, getting sitters, getting everything worked out, because it's going to be so worth it. You're going to take so many great things away. It's going to truly change your life. So, love you all. We'll talk to you soon.
Here's Marquinhos. What a shocking pass, really.
Good morning with a copy going on to Omar. Hope you're doing fantastic. Just wanted to share with you, I've been reading out of the supplementologist, and I just finished
to keep the ball
2,
by PSG.
But on strategy 1, I would like to highlight the fact that he emphasizes it's never too late to start a new
chance to play it in.
And between
useful cross towards the near post. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and it's very, very unlucky.
And he talks about how good supplementologists actually take their supplements in front of people. And I'm going to be honest with you, I was actually shy in the past to do that because I was just afraid that people would start asking me, what's that for? What does it do? And unfortunately, I wouldn't really, I wouldn't really educate myself as of what I was taking. I would take it because I just knew I needed it. But
well, they've lost
truly,
the ball.
I never really dug into why you needed it and how it helps you. And now that I've been, reading more
given away by
what it is that I'm taking and why I'm taking it and how the body needs it, it's wonderful that I read this out of strategy 2.
Disappointing pass.
Children actually pick up after you. If you start to take your supplements in front of others, your kids will mimic you. And it's not just your kids, but your prospects will mimic you. Your customers will start to notice.
Well, he's lost
and
it.
they start to see, okay, you're not just recommending it, you're actually
the electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes.
And you're happy, and it's just it's wonderful.
William coming into it. Can they keep it out?
Strategy 3, and I'll let you know what I get out of it. Thanks, I love you.
And I think the threat has been averted. Draxler.
Hello, leaders.
Mbappe. This might be ideal for the counter.
Passing on part 2 from Jeff Rice. There you go. Love you all.
Part 2, honey.
Draxler.
I want to make sure people understand
Draxler, but they've lost possession. Torreira. He's given it straight to the opposition. Di Maria. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Defended well. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Willian. Well, nicely cut out. Mbappe. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Martin Ødegaard. Nicolas Pepe. It's with Willian. Lacazette. Arsenal have given it away.
You're actually getting better in every
A chance maybe from the wide position. And the cross is very much on. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
Unusual suspects, but they're getting us forward.
Pepe. Could be. And it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. And Neymar. Firing it towards goal. Big chance to get them on terms. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here. And here's Draxler. Draxler! Oh, that's a fine save. It'll be a corner. And putting his body on the line. Well, he failed to deliver that time. And Neymar, can he give them the lead? And it could be an opportunity for PSG to take the lead from a... Cuts it back. Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. Real danger. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. It's with Ødegaard. Lacazette here. He's in behind. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Chance to play it in. Useful cross towards the near post. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball.
We all came out of there so unified, so elevated, so convicted of who we are, what we're a part of, and where every single one of us and all of these thousands and thousands of incredible worldwide dream builders are going. So passing on a great message. Thank you so much, Jeff, for your perspective. Passing on part 1 and part 2.
Hey, Leslie May, just reflect on the week. Going over to Spokane, or excuse me, Coeur d'Alene, meeting with Worldwide's team, people in the building, the people in productions, Doug, Kelly, Jen, marketing, all the different aspects of what makes worldwide in 2020 and beyond. A lot of people don't realize that, although they do, they understand, but they don't realize that, the staff at Worldwide hasn't been in the building recently, since like December. And all the functions and all the programming, all the planning, all these things have all been done virtually. All the conversations that we've all had as management team and executive committee and everything else was all done virtually for north of a year until this last week. And I got to tell you, it was, I think, we started out, as you know, we went around the room, the management team in a circle, and this is what Doug installed in the company. And when he first got there, this is what's on your mind.
Into the second half, after a dominant first-half performance by Arsenal.
I don't know how many boxes we laughed, we cried, we shouted out, we gave credit to, we did all these things. And it was, no one in the management team knew that Doug was going to start out the meeting that way. He didn't put it on the agenda. It was totally ad hoc, but he knew what he was doing. He was pulling people together.
Nicolas Pepe. It's with Erdogan. Torreira. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Marquinhos. Draxler now. Mbappe. Moving forward effectively. Neymar. Crossing opportunity. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, even the best can't do it all the time, and Neymar has not been at his best in this game late.
Well, he's tried hard, Derek, I'll give him that, but his heart has ruled his head. Never clever enough today to find enough space to lose his marker. That's probably the major reason why they're losing this game.
That's okay. Change is okay if you're willing to embrace it, and you're willing to make yourself and your business better because of it. And, it was a constant conversation. What about major functions?
A real opening now.
That's what about regional? We've had some great regionals the last couple, even last night. But all these different things, and I just got to tell you, I think that there's not one person in that
Draxler.
That doesn't have.
It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack,
What Worldwide's doing, we all know that Worldwide odds make a difference. Us individually probably can't. We can probably make some really screwball decision moves without collaboration.
Lacazette. Untidy on the ball.
And we talked a lot about retail. We talked a lot about how retail, as Ron has always said, it can be
Di Maria. Possession changes hands. The interception there.
It definitely has very positive effects on who's in your business because anyway, we'll go into that teaching at some other point. But I'm just really excited that people are not using any of these things as excuses or obstacles or whatever else. They're business challenges, just like every other business had to work through business challenges.
Draxler. Here's Mbappe.
Platinum men and women moving on IBOs. Hope you're doing amazing. Happy Sunday to each and every one of you. Just want to give you a personal update.
Well, that's what you're paying for. Defenders defend. Goalkeepers make saves like that.
Just regarding his thoughts and experiences in the last week or two, and
well, you can see what the manager thinks. They just haven't been clinical enough today.
I absolutely will say it's amazing. Okay, first of all, we just came off of a phenomenal week over in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Number one, we met.
And he's fired over the corner.
Times. Dinner with Paul and Billy Sika, dinner with a lot of our upline, dinners with our diamonds, dinners with the diamond leadership.
Really good high press.
Employees.
Tremendous block.
Amazing. A lot of great fellowship.
Really forceful play to win the ball back in that position.
Management team. We had an incredible meeting with
three of the
executives. just discussing and talking about the direction we're going and the importance of partnership, which again we're looking forward to having some calls out there with you to just make sure we're all in line of where we're going.
Looks so they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so.
And then we went into
strong play here.
3 awesome days of spring leadership, producing the most
many have been speculating about this, but now we can report officially Stefan de Vrij has completed his move to Tottenham League.
Well, Derek, a fee of around £40 million is being bandied around. That places a huge responsibility on the player's shoulders. Can he carry that load? Watch this space.
Coming into or out of this crazy last 12 months. It was incredible. I just want you guys all to know that every talk by every diamond and above will blow your minds. Every one of us, all of us diamonds, sat in a room for 3 days and nights and produced and listened to every talk by every leader, every panel, every discussion, every talk, every introduction, everything. And we know what you're in store for. You are going to be fed. You are going to be inspired.
Trying to feed it through.
You're going to be absolutely
still danger here.
By this spring
to lose
leadership.
control there.
Again, April 23rd, 24th,
and now a corner.
Please make sure that every one of you, every IBO has bought their ticket. Please make sure that every guest going through a process that gets registered in time gets their complimentary ticket to spring leadership. Because I am telling you what, if there's ever an opportunity of great teaching, this is one. So we are 100% excited and convicted about what you're going to receive from this spring leadership 2021. It is amazing. Thank you all for staying focused.
Accepting it
Thank
intelligently.
You all for just being incredible leaders. We are looking forward to a great month ahead with
PSG
plans,
showing good width here.
That we will be broadcasting out, and you can take advantage of.
Wonderful tackle.
All of you leaders, let's continue to keep on fighting. This is worth every ounce of time and effort that we are putting into our businesses and others' lives.
So we love each and every one of you. Please send this out to your teams.
Goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And adds value to them. Thank you guys, love you.
An example of how to press. Good tackle, it'll be a throw.
Hello, moving on team with copy going over to the Platinum guys and to Delaney. Wanted to forward out this message from Derek Keller. And I just think this is great. I remember Tristan and I doing this with regards to tracking.
And now they have the ball back.
Getting ourselves organized. Because we saw ourselves being in business. We saw ourselves making a difference and wanting to be professionals. I think they're doing a great job of this. I just think this is a great reflection here. So thanks for this, Derek. Pass it on.
Hey, coach, I just wanted to send you a sort of reflection on the audio today, as well as kind of correlate that with what I'm doing with tracking. In the FED weekend, I ended up buying this whiteboard here, and wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it. But
things around on the personnel front.
Another whiteboard for either dream building or just kind of inspirational quotes. And because I bought it on the FED weekend, I ended up putting a lot of stuff that I took out of FED on the board until it kind of wasn't working anymore. Then I revamped it and did some more stuff from different board plans and kind of audios that I took stuff from, until that didn't work. And then we started this Q1 incentive, so I put all my Q1 incentive sheets up there, and I was kind of tracking that. And then kind of after the regionals there, Joey and Shane Yadao, they talked a lot about like pipeline sheets and customer sheets, and so kind of went on the app and kind of reflected a bit first and made sure that I was able to track a bit more, and just kind of the system that I got here, how it's kind of laid out, where I'm not flipping through a bunch of sheets and it's not taking a bunch of space on like a table. It's made things really simple for me, so I kind of printed those sheets off, and as you can see, I haven't made made use of them yet. I just kind of printed them off, but that's kind of the next step for tomorrow here is to kind of touch base on those sheets. And
let's have another look at this. He wasn't expecting the ball, but when it comes to him,
Tracy was
he chooses early to volley it. What a finish.
Stuff. He tracks stuff on his mirror.
Let's have another view
every time
of that
he did it,
goal.
he'd kind of go to his mirror and place a little check mark until it was a habit, and then he kind of took it off and started tracking whatever was
next. Well, it's turning into a real shocker.
Yeah,
this is the very reason, Derek, I'm not a manager.
The whiteboard idea that I got here, and hopefully it adds some value to you guys. Hope you guys had a great weekend.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Draxler. And using his strength to shield the ball. Verratti.
So we love you guys. Yes, audio is
Verratti. Doing well to keep possession and unable to keep the ball.
I just finished.
This might be ideal for the counter.
Matt's and Sandy's
and he's in.
Family affair.
Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
And then I also listened to that Kate that you said down about from Bill Britt talking about the Duncan family. You know, these two huge dynasties, the Duncan dynasty and the Cerruta dynasty.
Well, here's the replay. It's a lovely quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
To grow. Even like the youngest in the families, the third generations are also building their businesses. So it's pretty amazing to listen to that and to just hear the possibilities, because I don't think there's anything out there that allows for a family to continue with a family legacy, or you build a family legacy, and with the kind of organization and thought that Worldwide has put into it for us. So I was just pretty amazed by it. And I was just thinking about all of this as I was kind of planning some things for our family, just thinking about some organization names and just kind of vision casting for our family. So it's pretty awesome to know that we have pillars in our business that have already done this, and that we can stand on their shoulders and just following the draft of Worldwide and what the Courier family has done for all of us. So I just wanted to thank them for that, and I'll see you in Rugby Freedom. Aloha.
This attack looks highly promising. Crucial block from David Luiz.
Brad Duncan, hey coach, this is going to our Platinums and above and Golden Diamond teams. I just want to get this message here from Aaron Ketchum and some teaching he did.
Hey Ty, coach, going up to you. I've got Aaron and Michelle copied in. I don't know if you already got a copy of this. If you did, I apologize, but this was way too good for me not to share upline to you. This is a message that Aaron sent out to his team and ours with some advice for couples building a business, and it was so fire. So
and he's done well to tip it over the
bar. So much for
bar.
sending this out. This was so much fun.
Corner awarded to PSG.
Hey guys, that's the entire team copied the Platinums. I get, one of our leaders just asked a question about this, so I want to send it to Kate. I get a lot of questions about couples being unified. How do we get unified as a couple? And here's the deal, and I see things very simple. I don't like overthinking things. Being unified as a couple, in my opinion, all it means is that you both agree on the destination, and most of the time it's financial freedom, having options, having, stuff like that. Everything this business gives you. Being unified as a couple means you both agree you want to end up on that island 100 yards out in the next 12 months. That's you being unified as a couple. You guys are sitting in the canoe, you both have an oar. Being unified is saying, okay, so where do we want to end up? Is this truly where we want to go, that island out there in the distance? Yes, great, we're unified. Now, when do we want to get to that island? In a day, in 5 years? No, in a year. We want to be, do you agree with it? Yes, I agree with you. I want to end up at that island in 1 year or less. Great. Now, as long as both of you put the oar in the water at least once a day, or a majority, a handful of times a week, you're good. As long as you're talking about it along the journey, hey, are we getting closer to the island? Hey, I've noticed, hey, I love you with all my heart, but I've noticed you haven't put the oar in the water recently. I'm up here busting my butt. Can we get unified on that? I'm not coming down on you. But we got to get unified on taking action. We can read books about the island. We can listen to podcasts about the island. We can hang out with other people in canoes and talk about it. But if we're not putting the oar in the water, taking action,
using his physical
making
strength
phone
to
calls,
make sure he
talking to
doesn't
people,
lose
getting
the ball,
customers, then we're not any closer to our goal. Now, that's my opinion of being unified. Okay?
Well,
and you got to encourage each other, not
intercept.
coach each other. You got to encourage each other. You got to push. You got to lead by example. The number one thing that I see hold couples back is usually in couples there's a natural. In most, now there are exceptions. I can think of a few right now. But most of the time within a couple, there's one natural. One person that is a natural for talking to people, presenting, making calls. It doesn't bother them. They like it. They're good at it. They're naturals. Okay? The biggest mistake I make is that I see the natural, instead of rowing a lot and encouraging their other person to continue improving, they stop rowing and saying, hey, as soon as you're ready to start rowing as good as me, then we'll get going. Hey, Aaron, how can I encourage my spouse to get as good as me, at rowing? Well, you should just row your butt off because you're a natural, and then let them develop along the way. So many times I see naturals in this business waiting around for their couple to catch up, for their significant other to catch up. And it's the worst thing you can do. I've seen couples I've seen couples that could have been eagle, double eagle, still doing nothing, or maybe they're not even around anymore, all because they lost momentum because one person kept waiting around for the other person. So the best thing you can do, because you're a unit, you're a team. If I went out and got 5 contacts, and let's just say Michelle got none, even though I think Michelle's a better contactor than me. If I went out and got 5 and came home, Michelle, I got 5 contacts, she would high-five me. Boom. That means we're closer to our destination. We're a team. Oh, Aaron, I didn't get any. I'm a loser. No, we're a unit. We're in the same canoe, so therefore we are closer. So I'm telling you guys, a lot of times, if you're a couple listening to this, your significant other is probably just waiting in the background, waiting for you to do something. Okay, are you going to do something with this business? Are you going to pick up a book without me telling you? People are waiting around for each other. You got to take action, okay? So hope that helps.
William. Thomas now.
Everyone, this is Jim. I'm just going to tag onto the front real quick. This is just a really simple example of exactly how to balance your business, how to have a legitimized, what Dad called a legitimate, balanced business. And just like he says, mouth open storm, like Bill says. And just, I don't know if you've ever watched the movie Moneyball. We just got done leadership.
Just couldn't get it through.
Brad closed up with, a lot of your business builders are going to come from your customers. So, the guys in Major League Baseball that make the most money are the guys with the highest batting average, not the guys who hit home runs. The guy who gets to first base has a tendency to score more. And so it's all just about getting on base. What is your on-base average? That's what counts. Get on base, and then guess what? We'll move to second.
Sense the threat is there.
Maybe we'll move all the way to home. We'll get it. We'll work our way around the bases. So get to first base at least if you can. At least get there. All right. So this is just really good, Brian.
Hey, good afternoon to you, Jim. Hope you're doing well. Just want to send a real quick, Kate. I know you've been talking about the retail challenge. Obviously, we're coming up on the last week here of March, and I really appreciate you giving heads up on things. But just funny, just being out living my life, having conversations with people today, and to your point, that having to balance is part of a business. We're always looking for business builders, but having those conversations, and if we're genuinely interested in people, they start talking about themselves and what they do. And I'm popped into a place, and the guy's talking about his second job he works, and he's getting ready to be promoted for it. And I was like, man, that is awesome. I said, sure, you're burning the candle at both ends. And I said, keeps you having to go to the gym and working out because you're staying in good shape. He's like, oh no, I still work out. And so I said, hey, you take pre-workouts? What do you do? He's like, oh no, I gave up alcohol and caffeine. And he's trying to live a clean lifestyle. I said, man, that's awesome. I said, my wife and I we partnered with an unbelievable company. I said, all organic, natural. I said, Neutralite's the name of the company. I said, I'd love to get you some product samples. And he said, I take fish oil, and he takes, because he was running off all these supplements he takes. I said, man, we'd sure love to service you and earn your business as a client. And I said, I don't know where you get stuff now, but I said, they have a backed product that gives you 6 months, 100% money back guarantee. And he's like, man, that'd be awesome. He's like, sweet. And so he gives me his number, and I said, hey, I'll be in touch the next day or two, and if you don't hear from me the next day or two, loop back around with me, because we're running in multiple directions ourselves. But again, it goes back to a comment Bill Hawkins has always said, mouth open, business open. But also having that ear open, that ear attuned to things. Like, he wasn't looking for another job. He's busy. He's enjoying what he's doing. Not to say he wouldn't maybe down the road, but having an ear tuned to, man, can I service him? I don't know where it would go, but hey, just the opportunity was there, and you seize it. And so we follow back up with him and get him some samples and see if we can earn his business as a customer in the business. So definitely appreciate you keeping that front and center, Jim. Hopefully you're well. I sure love you guys.
Hey ladies, Cupped Up to Ash. Just wanted to share on an awesome documentary film that I found on Netflix. It's actually called Brene Brown, The Call to Courage, and super awesome because I'm actually reading the book right now, Daring Greatly, by Brene Brown. So a lot of similarities in the book, a lot of stories that she tells on stage is the same stories that she uses in the book, and it was just awesome to hear her speak. And she's actually really funny, so I was laughing a lot during it as well. But just to be able to hear it come right from her mouth, and just how she explains it, and how she makes it kind of easy to understand. And in the book it is also easy to understand, but it was just really awesome to see that and watch that. So if anybody has not seen it, I highly recommend it. It's super awesome. And yeah, I wanted to share. Hopefully you guys are doing awesome, and talk to you soon.
Hey team, with copy going up to Ashley and Tristan as well, just forwarding out this great message from Daria. Just an incredible message, testimony of the power of, the Association of Worldwide, and just how that touches every aspect of our life. Not only can we grow an amazing business, but we can grow amazing, fruitful relationships. And I just think that Brayden and Daria have, one of the most incredible relationships. And like she says here, it's in large part due to the amazing association that this business has brought them. And so just so proud of you and Brayden and Daria for just working on your relationship every single day, for utilizing the mentorship, and just for having an awesome mindset and just being great examples of what it looks like to have a great marriage. So I know we definitely look up to you, and I know a lot of people do. So just so proud of you, and just wanted to say thanks for sharing this awesome message. Passing on.
Hey Chelsea, hope you're doing awesome. Just wanted to share up a reflection, just how amazing Worldwide is, and more so specifically the relationship aspect of it, and just how much I value relationships and build people up in their relationships. And I went for supper with a friend a couple days ago, good friend of mine who is, kind of seeing me and Brayden through our relationship, and she just talked so much of the night about how amazing she sees our relationship as, and just that Brayden and I work so well together, and it's just so cool that, we're working on something together. And, one day when we're parents, she kept saying about how we're going to be the most amazing parents, and she's like, man, if I started my life having parents like you guys, my life would be so different. And you're it just kind of went off on, your kids are going to be so blessed by having you guys as an awesome example. And just you guys run and live together, and you respect each other, and you just have so much joy together. And it was just pretty cool to hear that. I'm not saying this to pump our tires or anything, but I just kind of was thinking as she was talking, and I was like, nobody said anything about that, about my relationships before this at all. Nobody talked about, the guys I was with previous, and no offense to them, but I think Worldwide had a huge part in how amazing mine and Brayden's relationship is, and just, that we respect each other, and that we run in life together. And I know Brayden's an incredible person as is, but I know him tying into Worldwide and me tying into Worldwide, and having amazing examples of, people who value relationships, for people who do love and respect each other, who, want to grow and be better people. To live in an environment like that, to have a relationship in an environment like that, is so powerful, because you don't find that anywhere else. You don't, lots of workplaces don't respect people's relationships. They just want you to work and, have work be your number one love, when it should be your spouse or your partner. And I think it's so cool that, again, we have this environment to grow us in, and to grow our relationship in. It's just such an absolute blessing. So I hope you're having a great day. Love you. Hello. Just a
So my EDM studio has two studios in it, giant mirrors. We also have huge windows on the upstairs studio, and then not in this studio, but behind it in the foyer is also just full of windows. So it's a beautiful studio. However, I do it to clean it, which my employer, she didn't want to buy our product, which is fine. So I was using Windex, and it pretty much became stain for any reason. I hate Windex. I hate it so much now. So anytime I clean with Windex, no matter what, I have streaks. I tried the squeegee, I tried different cloths, I tried everything. There's always marks. So I started just bringing our cleaner to work, our window cleaner, and so I've been using that instead, and it is so much easier. I can spot clean with it, I can clean using pretty much any towel I want. I don't need a squeegee. I can clean the windows, the mirrors, the tap, everything. It's just, oh, it's so much easier. So if you ever have anyone who's debating between Windex and our cleaner, 10 out of 10 recommend ours, and Windex is not worth it. So anyways, that's my little product testimony, and had another core day. I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Will be well received. So great job, guys.
Hello guys, just wanted to update you with the mailers that we're doing, and Patrick sent them out today. These are for 4 potential customers and 2 prosumers that were living in Winnipeg. And yeah, I have contacted these friends since Valentine's Day. 3 of them were husbands that doesn't have any idea what their wives. I'll wait for it. So I was so happy when I asked them.
Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball.
With them
Key.
already mailed to them.
Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? In with a chance. And now it is there for him. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Experience of sending them through Canada Post. And yeah, hope this makes adds value to our team and anywhere else. There you go, and have a wonderful day, guys. See you, and thank you, Hooklers and Kleins, for helping us do this.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and still with lots to do. He unleashes a very powerful effort. Gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
Very nice example for sending mailers. So yeah, thank you guys, and yeah, thanks for my hubby for doing the bring-ups for me and sending it. See you, bye.
Karen's already helped with information here in the chamber. Appreciate that. And also sending this information for us all to be aware of. Thanks for sharing, Patrick.
Good evening to the clients, the Hooklers, and my lovely wife Amel. Just wanted to share with you what I experienced at Canada Post earlier today when I sent the mailers out for Amel. So we looked at the dimension, and apparently the maximum thickness is 20 mm, and the mailers that we prepared were over 20 mm.
Not a great
and
pass.
Hence the price tripled in shipping it out. And what happened there was that instead of $5 shipping from Calgary to Winnipeg, it became $17. But the good thing is that There is actually a regional envelope that cuts the cost down from $17 to $15. Plus, we have a small business account for Canada Post that gives us 5% discount. So I still send it out, you know, just to make sure that we delivered and make sure that the mailers went out today. But based on the experience there, we are now aware of that 20 mm thickness of the package, and we should be more mindful of that and, you know, to save and cut our costs a little bit. The good thing is that because it went to that regional envelope, it is now going to be delivered in 3 days max, and that's a good sign, so that, you know, they can receive the products better, they can enjoy their products better, and we can help guide them and maybe share with them, and maybe hopefully that they like it and then they buy from us for this month, and so that we can hit our goal. So yeah, I just wanted to share you that experience, and hope this helps. Have a good day.
Thomas now. Martinelli. Now with Pepe.
That's money.
This looks promising. Not even close to troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, no, I can see what he's trying to do. He just got the technique all wrong. He'll get another chance.
We were fortunate enough
to
get the Holland in a huddle the other night, and I was able to ask him that question as well. And so it was so cool to hear both perspectives on that. You know, his take was that emotions are an indicator, and to not let your emotions dictate your actions, but rather let your actions dictate your emotions. And so, but I love how you compared it to parenting. It's like, obviously we're going to teach our kids how to do this, you know, but have we taught ourselves how to do it as well? So I was passing it back in case you got something.
And a throw in forthcoming.
But I really appreciate the time that you spent on it, and yeah, appreciate you guys, and talk to you soon.
Hey, Mary, just wanted to get back to emotional agility. I like it. It's good. I actually legitimately went for that. Like, it's like, I know in my head what agile means, right? But I was like, wait, like, I wonder if I actually read the definition of agility, what it would mean. So I legitimately looked it up. The power of moving quickly and easily, nimbleness, emotional intelligence. It's not as cool as emotional agility. The ability to think and draw intellectual
superb block on the back of the ball from the flank.
The first thing I actually heard of when you talked about emotional agility was learning to discipline our emotions. Because sometimes I think we've never really been taught that emotions, number one, need to be disciplined. I mean, I only heard about the option of disciplining emotions like once in partnership, and I was like, what? You can discipline your emotions? You know, it's like we know how to discipline children. Do we know how to discipline our emotions?
Not the best clearance.
What we're often taught.
Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one.
Taught, or just by process of letting it happen. I can't think of the word I'm looking for there, but is that we just whatever we're feeling.
Promising sequence.
Be true to yourself.
And right? Options in the centre.
What are your emotions telling you? Like, he's allowed to
it's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
And then that's it. That's it. No more lowness after that, because of course you could just let it go on forever and ever. So, anyways, but just that concept of being agile, right? Quickness to recognize, I think, what emotion we're feeling. Quickness to maybe like be honest with ourselves and ask ourselves, okay, like kind of what's at the root of this, and then quickness to deal. You know what I'm saying? It's like anyone that
well, you can absolutely sense the frustration growing in the opposition camp. They can't get near the ball.
They have to hack their brain well enough to know how they can deal with the emotion. And oftentimes it's just disciplining it. It's just saying, hey, I see you. I know
nice ball
there.
Over the top to chase.
I'm going to continue to go out and do what's right in the face. Right here, I didn't feel like... Yeah, well, that's...
And here's Sarabia.
You know, I often never feel like...
the better of his opponents.
What did I do in my day? You know what I'm saying? I often don't feel like... I don't feel
really good
like
interception.
Getting up in the middle of the night with my 6-year-old. I don't feel like reading, listening to my audio.
Nicolas Pepe.
I'm not like, oh, hey, it's time to
Gabriel Martinelli.
to regularly have it. I mean, it's great. You never know what added value just for
They look as though they want to make this move count. Can he
But I
finish?
choose them because I know how to discipline my
And it's the top for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Hey Mars Company 11, wanted to just give you a heads up that the Pursue disinfectant I had noted was supposed to be available today, and I wanted to add it to our dinner order, and supposedly it will now become available on March 31st, so we should still have enough time to have it for dinner order and maybe get more to purchase that product, so wanted to give you a heads up.
Hey Caroline, just want to share a product testimony about the revitalizing mask and for your hair. And so, as you may know, and what happens to a lot of moms after they have a baby is they get a giant knot in their hair at some point because all these extra hairs are falling out and all these new hairs are growing in and they get natted.
Look at
at least from my research, that's what it says. And I didn't know when it was going to happen for me or if it was going to happen for me, but it did happen at 8 months postpartum. I know I have a friend where it happened at like about 3 months for her. And it just got so natty, and sometimes it gets so bad, the giant knot and gnat that you get in your hair, that some people just cut their hair right off. I know that's what my friend did. And I thought, no, I can brush this out. And so the first couple times I was able to brush it out, but pretty much every single time you brush it all out, within a day, it would be a knot that would just grow again.
Doing well to keep possession.
And so, what I decided to do in my last shower, which was about, I think, 2 days ago, I did the shampoo and conditioner, but then I used a revitalizing mask and really massaged it into the knot, let it sit for maybe about 5 minutes or so. Rinse it out, of course, and then I still had a giant knot, but really worked at it, got this giant gnat out of my hair, and what the cool part is I've had no knots, like nothing since that shower. Not even 2 hairs, knotting together. Like, it's been normal, perfect, and I'm like, wow, this was totally the revitalizing mask. It just stayed in my hair and just kept my hair smooth, and I guess at a point where it would not, and I just think this is absolutely amazing. I haven't done anything else different except for
could do nothing but hang on to it.
I guess I'll share this with you if you know anyone, or if anyone out there knows anyone that is about to have a baby or just after a baby, this knot phase probably will come, and you want the revitalizing mask. And my hair, by the way, goes down to my waist, so I've got long hair.
Options around him, but it can't get all the way through. Alas, a wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
Hey Kim, you can copy this up to other people if you find this is going to be useful for them. But I had a client that was requesting information about AMPERS, and so I just found out some info where it might be helpful for other people so that they can add value to their clients. So for every $1,
Gabriel.
2 points. So if the
Nketiah has it.
5 clear points, they can redeem it for $5.
Gabriel Martinelli.
And other future purchases.
And in with a real chance. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
So that we know what our volume is at. Then they also indicated that there's free shipping on orders over $99, but I think it's $125 in Canada. But maybe folks just want to confirm that with Amway, but there is free shipping on a minimum order. So I just want to share that with everybody. Thank you.
How about the short corner? Pepe. Partey.
Passing on this message here from Shannon Wilson, and I really especially wanted this. I think this is a great message for us overthinkers, for sure, but also for anyone who's trying to understand about the overthinker and how we kind of overthink. And I just thought it was a really great message and some great takeaways. So here you go.
Hey Sarah, hope you're doing well and copying Candace.
I know. I play on PC. I've been trying to fix the lag. I thought it would be better, but
really getting stuck in defensively.
called 5 Dumb Things Really Smart People Believe. And so we were listening to
yeah,
that.
sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I have to.
There goes the final whistle. Winning any pre-season tournament boosts morale.
I would probably fall into that
Derek,
category.
winning becomes a habit. It's a great habit to have, even in pre-season. Gets you in the right frame of mind, leading into some big games around the corner.
In that audio, which is, you know, if you can think
They certainly weren't going through the motions. It meant a lot to them.
why don't you try
And now they're about to receive their prize.
Yeah, absolutely. You ask the losers, they'll say it doesn't really matter, but winning is the best thing to do.
And also
And the trophy lift.
on the radio, there was
There's always something to savour for the players involved.
on Sunday morning.
Here we go
He
now.
said on the radio that he said you can't.
Nah, it's just OBS settings, eh? I gotta
really deserve the
correct my
win today.
OBS
They'll
settings.
be looking forward to what's coming.
I've heard someone say can't do
Certainly have applied themselves in this particular tournament. And the celebrations now in full swing.
Once I correct my OBS settings, it'll be nice. I'll do this after this game.
And plenty of photographers here so the players can share their victory with the world.
Well, 4 to 5 weeks of hard work culminating in a trophy. Can't be bad, can it, Derek?
No, switch that back. Why should you be
So after this game, I'll just set it up for the next game and then.
like you're not going to be able to turn off your brain when you're hardwired to think quickly.
Here.
But you can switch it and you can have a way better outcome over thinking
But thanks for telling me, man.
ways that you can, you know, move forward
Thanks for telling me. Where you from, man?
So anyway, I just wanted to share with you. I hope you guys are doing well. Take care.
They can breathe that bit more easily.
Where you from? Let me know, let me know.
Possibility for Aubameyang.
Great reminder, message here from Dario and his surgery.
And a goal to seal the hat.
The game is actually playing well. It's not like it.
And now it is there for him. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Promising sequence. And options in the centre. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its
I don't have Xbox, bro. I don't have Xbox. I only use my PC.
Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Can he finish?
If I had Xbox, it would be better. I should buy an Xbox.
And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's on
That makes more sense then.
And kind of felt
Play it on
sheepish. I'm
PC.
like, yeah, I don't really know what I gave you, or remind me what I gave you. I said to him, where I could have just said, yeah, no, I know what you got, yeah. So, anyways, just an upgrade for me, and just how to deal with when I give care packages and all that other stuff, so I can easily say, yeah, I remember.
Product testimony on the technique line, and I am so stoked about this. So, I got my haircut, as you may know, yesterday, and I asked the guy, it's like, so how's the ends of my hair? Or is it fine? Is it brittle? I was just asking him questions to kind of gauge his perspective, and he said he was actually super surprised, and he didn't believe me at first, saying that I got my haircut 2 years prior. Before the whole COVID stuff happened and all the shutdowns. But with that being said, he was surprised and he asked me what I use, and it's like, well, my husband and I actually own our business and we rep an amazing line called Technique, and he said it works, and he was saying wow, just keep doing what you're doing and your hair is going to be fine. So the ones that I've been using is dual defense spray. I usually put that on, especially before we go hiking, and because of the environmental effects and stuff. So I'd use that, or even before I blow dry my hair. I put the overnight hair treatment at night in combination with the hair oil serum. I like to put the hair oil serum especially at the ends of my hair. And then I also put the shine spray just to kind of layer it on top if I'm going out to frizziness. So that is awesome.
You need an
that
English
is a great testimony. Again, 2 years
RN
not
for under.
your hair.
1,000. What's an English RN?
And like your split ends would be like
I don't know
horrible.
what that is.
Yeah, he said my hair was fine. So like not fine, but like just it was well kept. So I was super shocked about that and wanted to share that out. Anyways, hope you're having a great day. Love you. Great message here from Katie Hawkins, part of the Quinton Music Organization, and it is so true that you just continue to be that example. People will want to be around you and ask those questions of why you are like you are. So super proud of you, Katie, for just continuing on that personal growth journey, and thanks for your message. Sitting in bed, reading the compound effect, and right now I'm on associations, power of association, and thought that is just really resonating with me right now is not so much wanting to get around good association, but wanting to be good association. And it talks about the people who are around, that you're around, you'll start to talk like them, be like them, act like them. I want anyone who comes in contact with me who is
Right midfielder. Oh. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like on Ultimate Team? Yeah, I don't know if I've played an Ultimate Team. I'll check for you in a second. I'll check on Ultimate Team and see if I could give you an English right midfielder.
Compound effect of consistency to be the tortoise.
Let me just check my messages real quick.
Get my life together and be a blessing.
Alrighty, what is it? That doesn't help. Odegaard.
Hey team, copy going to Platinums as well as over to Ben. I wanted to tag on just a quick preface to this message that was passed out. So this might be a duplicate message for some of you. Those of you Platinums that want to pass this out, obviously up to you. But I was reflecting on this message, just thinking, man, how grateful Ashley and I are for our line of sponsorship and our mentors and the culture that they created, because this was never a question, right? This was never an option. There was never an option to be kind of like a half, I don't even know what you would call it, like not a real business owner, right? They always taught that this was a big business, that this was an opportunity to create significant results, and that you would need to invest and have the tools in order to build a professional business, just like any business in the world. And that Premier Digital and Kate were it was never an option if you were gonna win, obviously, in this opportunity, but especially if you were going to be a part of our uplines team. And I just think we all take that for granted, I think, and I'm sure all of you think, as you probably listen to this message, you'll probably think like, wow, I never think twice about these things, and pretty grateful. So hope you guys are doing awesome.
Hey Brad, Bud Grovong here, Great Falls, Montana. I got to share something with you. Discussion of my
FIFA
wife
19,
and
I don't even have that. I have FIFA 21.
Wonder whether we should start people on Premier Digital.
You don't know how? Check out
IBO.
Transfer Market. Hold on a second. Let me see
It's just so funny. She goes, $130 a month, a little over $4 a day. And so what the turn of events or the whole conversation is based on is my wife is my daughter's office manager, and she said you can't imagine the kind of money that she has to spend almost on a daily basis just to keep that up and running.
In my games, I'll have to download it, but give me a second. I'll just show you how.
A myriad of things. I mean, she was just
Ultimate
listed
Team
in a
looks
mock
like.
state just to keep this business up and running. Premier Digital and Kate. We pay
These are my FIFA Ultimate
$130 a month, or a
Team.
little over $130.
Like,
I don't know I mean, where can you find that? Where else can you find something like that? As to
Ooh, I'll have to go soon though. My girlfriend's coming. She's coming.
My wife has to shoulder
transfers.
for my daughter on a daily basis.
So this is where you look for it. Transfer market. Then you search.
Training, the tracking, the everything. I mean, the retail shelf itself. My gosh, that thing is worth 130 by itself. And then going in digital, all that training.
Yeah, I gotta go though, but I'll message you. But this is where you look for. Let me switch the cut. This is how you look for it. You set the country to English.
Anyhow, it was just a very interesting conversation.
England,
She says for a little over $4 a day. Do we encourage new IBOs to get on Premier Digital and Cake? Oh my gosh. And she shares the story with them.
And then,
she says, you know,
once you're done with that,
but now what I do for my daughter, and I see the kind of money goes out and the things that I have to accomplish, that worldwide
when you hit search, that's how you do it.
basis,
but I gotta go though. My girlfriend's coming.
We share it with new IBOs right away. Premier Digital and Cake.
I gotta go. But I'll message you. I'll whisper you once I get back and see if I can help you guys. Alrighty. God bless you guys. You guys have a good one. Peace.
Just an awesome, tremendous tool that we just cannot take for granted. We cannot take that Premier Digital and Cake for granted for what we have, what we pay for. Well, Brad, thanks for everything you and Julie do. You guys are so amazing. So amazing. We sure love you. And just thanks for setting the pace and leading the pack.
Man, it was nice talking to you. Sorry I have to cut it short.